What up, you guys? It's your girl Spirit, back at it again with another video. I wanted to talk to y'all for a second while I enjoy my last little bit of breakfast. Just some fruit I got from Chick-fil-A, little fruit cup. But have you ever felt like your environment could be what's holding you back? The people in your environment, the energy of the environment. I've been feeling like that lately. And it's another one of the reasons that I took a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube, social media, and everything. Because I wanted to make sure that my intuition was really telling me what it was telling me. Because I've lived in my home city of Atlanta for so long, since I was born, you know. And it's been all I know up to this point as far as me living here. Now, I've been to other places, you know, I've done some traveling. And when you start to travel, your mind starts to expand, right? And you start to feel like staying just boxed up in where you've always been is just not the move. You know, it's funny because it seems as though, to a large extent, there's been a shift, right? Just overall. Where it seems like more and more people are starting to realize that the American dream might be to leave America. I know it's ironic, right? But the new American dream might be to just leave America. That's crazy. I never thought, and I'm sure so many other people never thought we'd get to this point, but I think that a lot of the deception, the corruption, shadiness, the lies, everything is being uncovered layer by layer, bit by bit. And people are starting to realize, like, wow, they really try to play us like we're stupid all these years. Now, myself and a few friends of mine, you know, we've been discovered these things years ago. And started to make moves accordingly. But I feel like it's gotten so much worse than it was even back then, because to an extent things were kind of still covered up, and they could only tell us what they wanted to tell us. We only saw what they wanted us to see. But now, with the new age of social media, you can literally see and hear and watch things happening in real time. And if there is a lie that's being told, whoever's being lied on can come back and in real time defend themselves with the truth, facts, and receipts. So a lot of these lies and illusions are starting to crumble. And people are waking up and they're getting smarter. And it's a beautiful thing to see, really. But it's very aggravating, because I think there are certain people who really like the way things were. So they're very resistant. And so you have those people who are just very loud. And we've given them this platform of social media where they feel like they can just spew all this hate and negative rhetoric, divisive rhetoric, and get away with it, right? People are getting very bold, and their true feelings and the extent of their ego is starting to show. And it's getting to a point where I feel like there's a growing divide. It's so interesting, because I feel like there's a growing divide, but there's also a growing integration happening at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain. But it's like I see more and more people coming together, but I also see more and more labels and titles and things like that being created, more categories being created, more people identifying themselves as this or as that. And it really creates further divisiveness. It's hard for me to explain this concept in a way that makes sense. So I hope that made sense. But there's just so many shifts and paradigm changes happening right now. And I think it's important that we all at this time we listen more than we speak, because there's so much going on that if we're talking too much or if we're too distracted, we're going to miss it. And we're going to miss listening to our intuition. But I'll tell you one thing, I won't be ignoring my intuition, especially moving forward. My intuition is telling me to move. That's what I'm going to do. Again, you know, I am so excited to bring you guys on this new journey with me in this new chapter. I've already, you know, got a lot of things in motion. Unfortunately, I had to distance myself from, you know, a lot of people in order to make these shifts, because you realize that even though certain people are ambitious, or they were on the same wavelength as you for a certain period of time, or when they were supposed to be, they still have different motives, different intentions. The way they do things is different from how you want to do them. You have to kind of distance yourself from certain friends who are in secret competition with you, because that gets fucking annoying. I'm not even going to front. Me personally, if I'm friends with you, I want to support you and I want us to support each other, right? But if you're in secret competition and you've pretty much made it known, because I'm a very good listener and I listen to the slip-ups people make, and you know, I've had to distance myself from people not only for that reason, but for various reasons. And they always wondered why I kept a certain distance from them. It's because I knew, or I peeped certain things that they weren't aware that I had peeped. So this is what's happening now, is that people are waking up to the people that they have to leave behind, places that they have to leave behind, paradigm, mentality, certain mindsets that they have to leave behind in order to get to the next step. Please don't ignore your intuition. Please stay close to God at this time. It's going to be extremely important for you to stay close to God at this time. Isolate yourself if you need to. Do not surround yourself with too many people, because there are a lot of very envious, clingy, ravenous energies out here, ready to suck the life out of you, ready to suck the energy out of you. There are people who have dark energies about them that see the light in you, that are ready to strip you of all your light and bring you down with them. Don't allow it to happen, okay? Please work on yourself, work on strengthening your intuition, work on listening to your intuition and not ignoring it. All right. So again, it's your girl Spirit the Mogul. If your spirit is telling you to move, move. There's a lot of changes coming, and if you're not prepared, you will get left behind. And I don't want that to happen for you or anyone else. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. Until next time.